Tory dropped the Spanish record.
Exactly. And Tory, I'm a big fan of Tory. That shit was hard.
Tory, he dropped Palmy.
I think we bumped it on live.
Palmy, yeah, of course. Don't play this shit and get. And it's with Ozuna.
It's with Ozuna. How many views it got in 2 years?
The official video I'm looking at now, it got 12 million.
How much does Yaya got with no features?
About almost 50 in 2.5 days. What does that mean?
What I'm telling you, what rapper could do what I'm doing solo, nigga? I go against the industry. I try to tell ya. Yo, listen, I try to tell ya, the industry is rigged, guys. The industry is rigged. Listen.
I watched the last live with us, and this is what I took from her, right? You were telling artists, younger artists, that if you listen to the mold, and by the way, what you were saying, I believe, is what Uzi was saying on Twitter. If you listen to the mold of what is popular, of what is acceptable, and you only follow that, that's not really what's going to be winning. If you just break the mold like you have, that's how you realize you gain real success. Because, you know, while Uzi, I think he was talking about the BT Awards and not getting nominated, he said he's not nominated because he breaks the rules. And the traditional rules say you're supposed to do this.
Yeah, it's all editorial. Yo, listen, you have to sit down and talk to Spotify. Listen, I'm the label. I'm telling you, take this in your head and write it down. I'm telling you the game.
That is fact.
I'm successful. I got platinum, gold, almost diamond records. I'm successful. I'm telling you. Hear this out, please.
Yeah, hold on. By the way, they're going to take your tone to be like, yo, you're mad. But in reality...
I'm trusting to tell them something
in reality, this is why the old hip-hop saying, the game is to be sold, not told. You're telling them the game. You're not selling it to them.
I'm trying to tell them...
You're actually giving it to them.
I'm trying to tell you how this game is marketed. Like, I'm trying to tell you. Yo, the labels tell you, yo, listen, you have to sit down with Spotify. Sit down with Apple. You have to do this interview. You have to. If you don't want to, you have to. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You have to. Yo, you
gotta check the boxes.
Literally, you can say, I don't feel like doing that. I don't even like that person. You have to. You're a puppet. You can't say certain shit. Take that down. Take it down right now. Okay. I'll take it down. Don't say that.
By the way, that's facts. I'll even say, this is why zero Rock Nation artists, we'll talk about that, but zero Rock Nation artists have spoken about what's been a trending topic recently. Can't talk about it. Your label is saying you can't do it.
You can't do it. You can't say
nothing. You have to be a puppet.
You can't say nothing bad about this. You have to follow the rules. You think people could call Little Uzi and say, you have to do this? Remember Little Uzi DJ with Drama? You can't drop music. When they got you by a fucking headlock, you can't drop music. You think people feel like being puppets? This is what I'm telling you. The industry is rigged. Industry is rigged. As much as you don't want to hear it, the industry is rigged. It's rigged.
No.
And that's coming from somebody successful.
Okay.
Somebody with millions of dollars. I don't have to tell you this.
Hold on. I'm also setting you up for, I know your response. Because I believe the first time you said it, they said, well, you're only mad because you don't have a number one. You're mad at Billboard because of other people playing the game. You didn't play the game. Basically, people are still wondering, why the fuck are you saying this? Why?
Listen, you remember when I told you the industry is rigged? You remember when I told you that? I said, yo, the industry is rigged. You can buy a number one. Remember when I told you that? You can buy a number one. Do you remember when I told you, yo, you can buy a number one? You remember when I told you that? What do you think I did? I bought it. You don't believe me still? I bought the number one record. You know how? Because bundles exist. If you make your whole fan base buy, it's not about music anymore. If you make your whole fan base buy merch, it buys the number one. You can buy a number one. I didn't prove it to you yet. You can buy streams. You can buy bundles. You can buy a number one. I didn't tell you that. I didn't tell you that. What does it take you to fucking believe you can buy a number one?
That is facts. You got it.
I didn't tell you that. Take it from a person who's successful. You can buy a number one.
Okay, all right. So stop. What does that mean? So now
The
they
industry's rigged.
all right. So now they know it's rigged. But they got 300 followers. They got hot songs. How do they make it into an industry that's rigged? You could buy number ones. Everything is essentially programmed that you have to follow if you just want to be easily successful. What should they do if they have 200 followers? Yo, this is by the way, before you even answer, I'm gonna tell you why, and a lot of people like you tune into my live, and I know you don't have to like 6ix9ine. You don't have to like 6ix9ine. Let me tell you how I came up. Just 20 seconds. I came up. I'm not a traditional media outlet. I came up from doing YouTube. I came up from creating something that didn't exist. A lot of people don't like me. Y'all could see last week they tried to cancel me.
They can't cancel you.
When 6ix9ine is talking, and even me allowing this platform here, is because I'm trying to let y'all know what I've seen over the fucking curtain in the mountain. And when you hear an established, successful artist...
Look at this comment right here. Look at this comment.
It takes money to make money. That's what they said.
I'm telling you this. There's rappers that don't have a single dollar that can make it. But there's going to be a time when you needed somebody to shoot your video. There's somebody that is going to take time when you need somebody to edit your video. You need money to book studio time. You need money. For the people who really don't have money, it's going to be hard, but it's possible. It's possible. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Yo, take it from the biggest star in the fucking world right now with no editorial, no playlisting, no radio, no push. Who's hot? Who got more followers than me right now in the new game? Name the hottest rappers right now. Just name them. It's not no diss.
No, they're not in your generation.
They're not even...
We're talking about the Drakes. We're talking about the J. Coles. They put out their first record 10 years before you were a thing.
Yeah, 10 years. That's a decade. I'm talking about the new rappers right now in my generation that came out in 2018 or even before that.
All right, 2018 and before, we talking about Uzi. Of course, we talking
and
about...
I love Uzi.
We talking about Cardi. We talking about... Who else?
You talking about Playboy Cardi?
Yeah, Playboy Cardi, of course. Just even going forward...
Take it from me, they don't have as much of a following or the interaction on my social media accounts. The influence is huge. Remember, I love Uzi, I love Cardi and them. Take it from somebody who's platinum. Take it from somebody who beat the industry, who proved to you. I don't gotta prove this to you. I don't. I want to show you. I want to add somebody. Let's add somebody.
We can do whatever.